Of course, the moment someone decides to film a YouTube video, they decide to start making noises outside. Why not? There's some type of festival happening outside my house, so you're gonna probably hear a lot of different noises in the background, so excuse me for that. Sometimes I just regret being in Germany. Anyways guys, welcome back with another video. If you're new here in this channel and this is your first time seeing a video of mine, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Christina, I'm 23 years old and I'm an ARMY. And this channel is all about BTS and me enjoying my life and taking you with me on my journey as an ARMY. As you probably already saw on the title on the video, we're gonna do something different. I got this idea a few days ago, so I was like, let me think about what facts I could tell you about me as an ARMY. So this is our video today. 14 plus 1 facts about me as an ARMY. If you wanna follow me on all my other social media, you can find them on the description. So we'll just say, let's get right into it. Back then, around 2021, 2022, I had a really hard time telling who is J-Hope and who is Yoongi. My sister was an ARMY before me, so whenever I was trying to interact with her about BTS or try to guess who is who, I had a really hard time telling who's J-Hope and who is Yoongi. Everyone else, I could tell, but I don't know about these two, I had a really hard time. Maybe it was their appearances, maybe it was their hair. Probably the hair. Of course, today I can tell who is who by just seeing their eyes or just a single finger. These are all things that my sister has told me because I don't even remember the slightest thing about it. But the first member that seemed to caught my eye and I really liked back then was Jin. And my bias used to be Jimin. Right now, my bias is Jungkook. And of course, I'm a hardcore OT7. And well, my bias records are the rest 6 members. The first song that I heard for the very first time of BTS used to be Boy With Love, and it was on an edit video on YouTube that I just happened to see. I didn't even realize who they were. I did not even care to search that up, but I remember that I used to dance and vibe to the song, and I didn't even care who they are. I just liked the song. And of course right now I'm regretting the fact that I did not become a fan earlier than that. My very first album that I got was not even BTS, it was a solo, and it was Layover by V. I became a fan around the golden Layover era. And funny thing about golden is that the day the album dropped, I moved into my very first apartment, which is the one that I'm currently in. I remember we were unpacking all the boxes that we got in this apartment while listening to the album with my sister. I want to explain why I decided for Bliss Cookie as my username on my social media. Basically, before I got into BTS and I became an ARMY, I used to be on another fandom. And my username used to be I am Blissexful. So when I decided to open my social media and make fan pages about BTS, I was really thinking, what type of username do I want? So then I was like, okay, I know the meaning bliss means happiness. And of course, BTS is happiness itself. And my bias is Jungkook. So I got the bliss part and I got the cookie part and I combined them. And so we got Bliss Cookie. So yeah, that's how I got my name. My story with BTS and the fact how I got stuck with BTS is because I just wanted to impress my sister by learning the fan chant and surprise her by knowing it. So like I knew that she was really into BTS and I kinda used to judge that. Don't hate me. But I used to think that I have no clue why you like them, but as long as they make you happy, I'm happy too. But yeah, I know that one day I came up on a video on TikTok that was an audio of the fan chant. And so I started learning the fan chant, and one day I went to her room and just started saying it, and I know she was really, really surprised about that, and that made me happy. And I think that was also the moment I got stuck, and I never wanted to leave this place again. The first ever merchandise of BTS that I owned, which I did not get myself, was from a friend of mine that lives in Belgium. He used to work on a place and they were selling those like BTS idols doll. I think you know which ones. I mean, I'm probably gonna put an image somewhere here so you know which ones I'm talking about. And he got me 5 of them and I still have them. They're actually in front of me on my shelf. Maybe I'm also gonna include a video here so you can see them. They actually kind of freak me out sometimes, but they're still very cute. And to think that this was my very first merchandise and I remember how happy I got, it meant a lot to me back then. one habit that I've been having since I know myself, which is similar to Jungkook, is biting my lips, especially when I'm nervous. Friends and family tell me I do that a lot, and I don't think I even realize. It's actually a bad habit and I really want to stop it, but I can seem to do it. This isn't really a fact. I think most of us did it, but it's a funny story. I remember that for J-Hope's military and his 12-hour streaming that he was doing while he was sleeping, I stayed for both awake the entire night waiting for him, of course, to come out of the military. And I remember I was crying tears. I was really overwhelmed. I was very, very happy that he did it. And for that 12-hour streaming, I don't remember if I was working the next day, but I do remember that I stayed awake and I was literally watching him sleep. I think most of us did. I started learning Korean and loving the Korean culture and everything about Korea just because of BTS. And I think most of us do. I love Korean food, even more than Greek food. It's bad to say as a Greek person. My favorite one is tteokbokki. Like, I really love tteokbokki, like rice cakes, and bibimbap. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that I still haven't tried yet, but we'll do that in South Korea. I started creating and making freebies for the BTS Movies Weeks a few months ago. It was my very first time creating them, but I noticed that it's something that I really love to do, and I enjoy making them for others. And I never imagined I would become the person that is making tons of freebies and spending so many hours working on them. But the happiness that I was getting by handing them and seeing ARMY's happy faces about it and how thankful they are, it just makes me want to make more. And of course, now with the BTS World Tour that is coming, and for me going to the concert, of course I'm planning to make some more. I hosted my very first ARMY meetup and meetup in general back in July 2025 for Lollapalooza and J-Hope's Welcoming in Germany. My very first time doing something like this and daring to even try to host something like this. I had over 70 to 80 people coming over for that meetup, and every single one that came, it was really, like, it meant a lot to me. I know I was really thankful and grateful for those people showing up, for taking their time to come to my meetup, that when I announced it, I had no clue what's about to happen. I had no clue so many people would show up, that they would have interest to just come to a silly meetup that I did. So I was a lot unsure, and I did not think that even like 10 people would show up. But I guess the universe had other plans for me. For my Lollapalooza weekend in Berlin, I have a complete video about it, like a big vlog. So you can find it on my YouTube channel, and you can see also a little bit about the ARMY meetup that I did. My first festival was Lollapalooza, and my very first concert of a solo member of BTS. Also, my very first VIP was Jin in Amsterdam for the Ransuk Jin tour. But now that I think about the fact that we got tickets to see BTS this year in Europe, like, it was hard enough to concentrate on one person on stage. How is it gonna be now with 7 of them?
We all know how crazy BTS are, and we all know that they keep running left and right on stage, and I will be so confused. But I'm all here for it, and I'm so excited.
This was 14 plus 1 facts about me as an ARMY, guys. I hope you really enjoyed as much as I did. Maybe you also have a very funny story or a fun fact that you can tell about yourself as an ARMY, so please write it in the comments. I would love to hear it. If you ended up watching till this very moment, I just wanted to say a very big thank you for staying here to the very last minute. And if you like this video, make sure to like it, to leave a comment, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything else. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, that also keeps happening if I go way too more back. There's nothing else. What did I do? Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, now what did I drop here? Drop something. I don't know. What did I drop? I dropped them. Oh my god. I dropped literally everything. I dropped all the figures. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Jimin. I'm so sorry, Taeyong. Oh no, wait, that's a McDonald's one. Yeah, the struggle. This is not the first time happening. Oh, it's perfect. I'll see you soon. Now they can be as loud as they want.